Hey, bud.
Obviously his head's a little bit more yellow, but especially the blushing down his sides. What's up, guys? Happy Sunfire Sunday. I realized we were cleaning that the other day that I really probably haven't even posted pictures of this girl. And I don't know why, because she's an absolutely gorgeous snake. But she's been in a tub pretty much since I got her. And sometimes I forget what snakes are where based on the fact that I don't always clean the tubs. Sometimes my teammates do that. And so I hadn't really even seen this girl in a little bit. And my buddy Joe pulled her out and she was looking phenomenal, and it made me realize that I don't think I've ever shown this girl off. So this is my purple Sunfire Het Pied female. She's technically a Sunfire because she came from Shane Costello. Her name is Persephone, and she is about 1.5 years old at this point. She's not quite 2. She's just starting to get on pigs, so we're getting her, starting to get some size on her. She was great on rats and guinea pigs, but now that we're getting her on some larger size prey, we'll really start to put some size on her. But super excited about this girl, mainly because she's Het Pied, and pied is a gene that I really enjoy working with. To be perfectly honest, I'm not a huge fan of just straight purple albino pieds. I haven't seen one that I really like, but I think the Sunfire will fix that, along with some of the other genes I plan on mixing with pied. So anyways, this is Persephone. She is our purple Sunfire girl. Like I said, produced by my buddy Shane Costello. If you guys want Sunfire stuff, especially purple Sunfire stuff, there's nobody better in the game to get it from. All right, guys, so more on Sunfire. This is one of our other Sunfires here. Coincidentally, also produced by my boy Shane Costello. This is Sunkissed, and he is not fully mine. It does actually belong to my buddy Paul Lucas, the Retic keeper. Paul's just been cool enough to let me hang on to this snake pretty much since he was born. This guy is a Sunfire as well. He's also a golden child. He is also an orange ghost stripe. He's also a tiger, and he is pos het purple. So we'll find that out when we breed him. However, figured I would talk a little bit. Will you please stop trying to choke me? Thank you. I would talk a little bit about the Sunfire gene. Now, I am not the expert on Sunfire. Again, that's my boy Shane. That's why most of my Sunfire genetics come from him. Sunfire is a codominant gene, which means that only one parent needs to have it to pass it on to the offspring. There's also the super Sunfire gene. So if you breed 2 Sunfires together, you get super Sunfires, and if you breed a super Sunfire to a normal, everything in the clutch will be Sunfire. So that's how codoms tend to work. Tigers, the same thing. You breed 2 tigers together, you get super tigers. Then you breed a super tiger to a normal, you're gonna get all tigers. So that's a little bit more on genetics. The thing about Sunfire that I really love is combined with the right genes, it really brings out the orange in a snake. And Sunkissed is a really good example of that.
Hey, bud.
Obviously his head's a little bit more yellow, but especially the blushing down his sides. You can just see that orange just really comes out. Sunfire combined with orange ghost stripe, that's why this guy looks the way he does. And if you guys want to see some more examples of really killer Sunfire combos, go check out my boy Shane's page. I'll tag him in this. Also, in the vein of Sunfire, I want to show you guys this girl. And this girl is special to me because she was out of the very first clutch that I ever hatched. Wasn't fully my clutch. It was a breeding I did with my good buddy Jaden Hartman. It was my male and his female, so it was a split clutch, and this was the female that I kept. So this, if she'll stay here, this is Puzzle Piece. Puzzle Piece is a Sunfire tiger, and she is pos het albino. We will find that out when we breed her. Her dad was 100% het for albino, and we'll find out if that got passed to her when we breed her. But she actually just turned 3, so she's a pretty good sized girl. She's been on rabbits for a while now, about 4 to 5 pounders. She's putting on some good size. She has very big genetics. That was a part of the reasons. There were 2 reasons that I kept this girl from that clutch, because most people would say, well, why would you just keep a regular Sunfire tiger? One, her pattern. If you look right here along her pattern, and we'll throw some still shots of her as a baby in there as well. Her pattern for a tiger was, and that's why she got her name Puzzle Piece. It literally just looked like pieces of a puzzle going down her back. So that's why I named her that. The other part, the other reason that I kept her was her size genetics. Her mom was a solid 17 feet, big girl, and her dad was still to this day the biggest male I've ever seen or owned. He was almost 14 feet, just a lot of body mass to him. He was an older male, and he unfortunately went to live with a buddy of mine and passed away about 6 or 8 months ago. He was almost 12 years old. But that aside, that is the reason why I kept Puzzle Piece. And again, she's a looker for just a 2 gene snake, Sunfire and Tiger with the Pos head albino. This is what a classic retic from years ago. This was something that was sought after big time, you guys. And there are not a lot of these out there anymore. And that's part of the other reason why I wanted to keep her. The colors, patterns, and her size genetics. Because as you guys know, we don't mess with dwarf blood here. Everything we do is mainland. We want big retics, and she's gonna help us do that. So anyways, another example of Sunfire for you guys. Happy Sunfire Sunday. Have a good one. But I've got that